Okay, so now that I've got a fairly lengthy document here, I probably want to add some page numbers to it, and I might even want a proper footer which has got my name and the title of the report in it, brief title of the report. So you can see that we've got the header and footer here. I don't know that for this I'm going to need both of them. I might just use the footer in this case, and I'll add in the one that's got the space for the 3 bits of information in it. Now, depending on where you want stuff, perhaps I would like to have my page number on the right hand side. So I can go to the page number here on the left. I'm in the design for the header and footer at the moment, and it will automatically pop open this bar once you're inside the footer. So I'm going to insert the page number at the current position, and I'm just going to make it a plain number, nothing fancy. I might want my initials here, or my name, or my student number. So I'll just put in MK there, and perhaps I want a brief title of my report here. Now once I do the footer on one page, it will obviously show up on all the pages, and then I can come back and change that later. Sometimes you want the date that you've done this, not your name in there, so perhaps I will insert I'll insert the date and time. Perhaps just the month and the year is enough. Now it had update automatically ticked on it, so possibly if I open this again in October, it will update that automatically. I'm sure I've ticked this before and Word hasn't updated it for me, but I think it's meant to. Maybe I did something wrong. Okay, so, oh, it's just fixed it up. Take that out. Okay, September 16. Alright, so I'm happy with that. If you wanted to have separate numbers for part of your document, if you need to have Roman numerals in there and then start with a page 1 on your introduction page, which is technically how you should do it, you can do that, but you do have to section your document, and it's just a little bit more likely that things will go wrong. If it's not required that you do that, I actually wouldn't bother. But if you do need to do it, you need to insert and go to, actually it's under layout, you need to use section breaks. So each time you're going to start a new section of numbering, you need to add in section breaks there. I'm not going to do that here. The last thing I'll just show you is that if you want to start keeping track of all these little things that you've added into your file, you may want to click on this little icon here, which is just showing all the little hidden formatting marks that you've got. The basic formatting mark you've got here is just an end of line character, but it will also show you up your page breaks. So if you're getting frustrated that things are not appearing where you're expecting them to, it's a good idea to turn on the formatting marks and just keep track of what's going on in your document. It does make it a little bit messier to read because you've got all these extra marks everywhere, but you can turn them off at any stage. It just helps you keep track of where things are going. So in the next video I might look at inserting some figures and maybe using some tables.